Welcome back to the Achilles channel, everyone. People have asked me, why do you talk about Saul Alinsky and Barack Obama? And they always say, oh, well, because I've never even heard of Saul Alinsky, so I'm sure he hasn't either, and I'm sure most people haven't heard of Saul Alinsky. And that's right, most people have not heard of Saul Alinsky, because Saul Alinsky was boring and was a radical, and the only people who cared about him were people who wanted to grab power, to change the system, to perpetrate a silent revolution. And those people are not going to come out and tell you that that's their plan, because Saul Alinsky tells them not to. He instructs them to not act as the Weather Underground did and stand out in the middle of the street and tell everybody you're a radical and you want to change the system. He says you must, I don't know, like George Bernard Shaw says, put a nice face on, wrap yourself in the humanitarian aspects of a crisis, and gain power through plight. And that's what they've been doing. But the way to do this is you have to, it's a means to an end, and that's what's happening here. And the tactics, means, doing what you can with what you have. Tactics are those consciously deliberate acts by which human beings live with each other and deal with the world around them. In the world of give and take, tactics is the art of how to take and how to give. Here our concern is with the tactic of taking. How the have-nots can take power from the haves. Now, I believe Saul Alinsky believed in this utopia that he is actually instructing these people how to get. But everyone knows that that utopia can't exist because people are fundamentally corrupted by power, and that's the bottom line. And we're seeing that playing out. The people have taken these tactics from Saul Alinsky, which he had good intentions, like they all do, good intentions. And reality is, once again, sticking its big nose into the problem. And the reality is greed. The reality is power. They're using these crises to take power from capitalism and give it to themselves. This oil crisis that's happening in the Gulf, they're using this as a way to push their climate treaty that they changed the name to Cap and Trade, and now it's the American Power Plant. You understand? What this is going to do is it's going to open the door to carbon trading, which Al Gore, Goldman Sachs, Barack Obama, Fannie and Freddie are all involved in. And it's going to give these elites more money, more power in the world. So they're using all of these humanitarian aspects and the tactics from Saul Alinsky to enrich themselves, the elite. That is why this stuff does not work, and it never will, communism and socialism, because the people who are pushing for this stuff realize that they can use this to empower themselves, to enrich themselves and their friends. And that's what they're doing. And that is what they're doing. There's a fundamental transformation in this country happening right now. And what that transformation is doing is it's transferring the power from the people to the elite. That's what's happening. God bless America.